Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's dive into a late night message and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your participation overall, and your support. I appreciate you for being here. You guys, the night sky was so beautiful. Like the stars are starring tonight. Like these beautiful, like reflections of red, green, blue coming from the stars. Am I the only one that's seeing this? Are you seeing this as well? It's like the vision has changed here. But anyway, it's just beautiful. All right, here we are. Holy Spirit, divine white light of the highest consciousness. What do you have for the collective? What's collective need to know and be made aware of? We are approaching, or it is now officially, well, I'm on the East Coast, so it is December 12th. So let's see if there's a message in regards to this portal energy that is opening up. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What would you like for the divine collective to know? All right, so I'm hearing like Mary and Joseph and Jesus wept, and it just seems like, you know, the entry-level Bible story book or something like that. I don't know. It seems kind of generic, kind of basic, but I don't know. Let's see. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do you have? Gain entry, gather thoughts here. Ooh, gain entry, y'all. What are we about to enter into? I love it. All right, so something about procrastination. So that's like a halt or being hesitant, some sort of hesitancy. So we are entering into something. What is that, Spirit? What would you like for us to know? All right, so I heard enter into his gates with thanksgiving. So that's definitely something. This is coming. We are in Sunday school, y'all. Okay. All right, Spirit, thank you. I don't mean to mock and laugh, but thank you, Spirit, for the messages. But I want your interpretation, Spirit, not what we've been taught, but I'm welcoming to any and everything. So I love you. Thank you. Maybe Spirit just is making it simple so I can understand. I hear you, Spirit. I hear you. I got it. That was cute. All right. I'm hearing expectations, royalty, rewards. Ooh. All right, so, you know, I'm seeing purple and gold. I'm hearing about this grandiose sort of reception or something that's taking place. It's almost like walking into a palace, as if we were part of some sort of royal regime or something, like not even of this earth. Like I can't even pinpoint like a time in history. Like this seems very cosmic, very royal. Like the floors are like marble, they're ice cold, you know, and then to see like the purple and the gold energy with, I don't want to call them just basic chairs because they're not that, but I was basically seeing, so I'm hearing the prince and robe and crown and things of that nature, y'all. Let's just go ahead and dive in. Let's dive in, y'all. So maybe there's some sort of ceremony here, or just us walking into this, with the entry energy, walking into a royal palace, you know, just to put it so plainly. But it's nothing plain about it at all. All right, there are cards that are falling out of the frame here. But I'll make sure that they're within frame so you can see them. All right, and these two cards fell out in the deck. So y'all, let's go with this. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Spirit, tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. So naturally, I mean, for me, I would hear hard work pays off when I see a card like such as the Eight of Pentacles. But Spirit, give me more information, please, especially with this royal energy that's going on. All right, so I heard complacent. Complacent means being kind of stuck where you are and being okay with that. What else with this Eight of Pentacles, Spirit? Okay, so complacency, but it feels like that's over. Complacency is over with. But what about this Eight of Pentacles energy, this hard work paying off? All right, so I'm hearing gather your thoughts, and at the same time I was shown like people gathering their bags as if it was their last day of like work in like a corporate environment, and maybe they're being told that the company's shutting down, or you know, their employment's no longer needed, or just maybe somebody just like, no, it really feels like, honestly, like they are being told, they didn't get a warning that this was happening. They're just kind of being told to just pack your things and this is your last day here. Because I saw a cubicle, and this woman, she's got her little slacks on, her little pumps or whatever, very business attire, a little leather satchel or tote bag, but you know, she's sitting down at the cubicle and it's almost clean because, you know, she didn't have a lot of stuff to begin with. But whatever it is, you know, it's all been kind of packed up, put away. It just looks like no one, it's not lived in, quote unquote, like somebody's been there for years and years and years. So maybe this was some sort of transitional energy to where it was expected. They knew it was possibly coming. Like it wasn't a total surprise. I don't know why I'm going through this energy, but I know it's going to be relevant here in a little bit, or it's going to resonate, come together. It's giving like makeshift. It's like you don't know from day to day if you're going to have a job or not, sort of thing. But that's the complacent energy. So it's like almost as if kind of being forced to be removed from something. But it's not harsh. It's not like you're fired, or, you know, we don't want you anymore. This is more or less, it's like, this is, you know, this is what we have, and, you know, it sucks, but, you know, we're getting the short end of the stick as well, is what the managers would say to the employees. Like they're getting cut too. So it's like everybody's like, okay, so, you know, we really can't be mad at anybody here. So I feel like even with that energy, it's like it doesn't turn into like an anger or riot or blame this person, blame that person. There's nobody to blame here. Wow. Okay, y'all, that's the bottom of the deck energy for what we're about to get into here. Interesting. Interesting. So I can't even say that hard work pays off, because with the Eight of Pentacles, the vision I was shown is like these people from day to day didn't know if they were going to have a job or not tomorrow. You know, it's like just come in with what you got, but really your desk is wiped clean. There's nothing really in the drawers, because you don't know if you're coming back. That was the energy to this assignment or to this job. Oh, there we are. Now we're talking about assignments here. So if we're talking about spirituality and the representation of what you had committed to, checked into, clocked in and out of in the natural, I mean, you all tell me, does that sound like something that's going to be, you know, decided upon, that, you know, that's no longer going to be a vested interest? Ooh, Spirit, what is going on here, Spirit? What is going on? I'm gonna keep going, y'all. I'm gonna keep going, because I'm not trying to incite fear or anything like that. But you know, obviously there could be a deeper meaning to this of what I was shown, or it could actually be in the physical, that maybe this is going to be something that's going to start happening to a lot of people. It's almost like you have an inkling, but you're not sure. But just in case, you know, they're telling you to just kind of be prepared. All right, y'all, here we go. Here we go. So there were some cards I know that were first to fly out that kind of went above the camera frame. So I'm just going to slide these cards here in the center down so you can see these. Make sure you, okay, yeah, that should be good. So, yeah, that's kind of disheartening, right? With that Eight of Pentacles, what I picked up. I'm hearing for the greater cause. The greater cause, not the greater good, but the greater cause. So this is like cause and effect energy. Uh-oh. I'm hearing the word basic. But it's giving me that energy of like somebody would be demeaning and call someone a basic bitch. Like that. I'm just telling y'all what I'm hearing and the energy surrounding it. You know, somebody who's basic, it's like, is it really relevant, you know? So I'm thinking if we're talking about divine versus basic, I mean, I hope that didn't sound demeaning. It probably did, but yeah. I don't know what else to say. Let me keep going. So we have the 5 of Cups here on the side. So I feel like this is that complacent energy. Like, okay, am I supposed to be sad and cry about this? Or am I just supposed to move on and forget it even happened or not let it get me down? Or F it, it is what it is. That's what I'm getting from this 5 of Cups because it's on the side. Right above that is the Page of Swords reversed. So it's like, okay, so, you know, who didn't see this coming? Why weren't we prepared? Even though there was, you know, a little memo sent out about, you know, the profit reports and the company wasn't performing like last year, or, you know, the prospects of the next 5 years is not looking good. You know, they probably said it in so many like technical words. But at the end of the day, if you're being told it's your last day and you never know from day to day which day that is, I feel like the Page of Swords is like, well, somebody had to know something. Because again, I told you, for some reason, the energy felt like nobody could blame anybody here. Like, who are you going to report to tell them, you know, you're upset about anything? You can't. This is one of those things where you won't have access. Like, there's not a 1-800 number. You know, you can't go knock on a door and ask to have an appointment with somebody. That's not this type of operation here, because it's like they don't care. There's a card here connected to this energy. Let me turn it over. So we have the Two of Wands, and it's on the side, y'all. So that Two of Wands would have to do with, this is also another card of complacency. You know, the Two of Wands represents having an opportunity to walk through this door of opportunity, but somebody's standing there and saying, well, I'm pretty comfortable here. Like, I don't know what's on the other side of that door, so I don't know if I'm going to walk through that door. Even though it's like the best thing ever behind that door, they still don't want to walk through it because they're good where they are. But that's, you know, that complacency energy, y'all. But it also means that there is a decision, but are they going to make the decision? But, you know, I feel like this is now coming to when I said it's like divinity versus like the basic bitches, right? I hate to say it like that, but that's how it was given to me, y'all. Maybe I don't hate to say it like that, because you think of all the people who tried to fight you for a position, and it's like you walked away, like, you can have it, I don't want it. But it's like they did some like conniving like things to get the position, but you got your position, but now you see it's kind of like, you know, this position is being taken away from you. So what all really was it worth at the end of the day? You know, you lied on the resume, you cheated, you did all of these things, maybe slept your way to the top, you know, maybe did some dirty deeds to get this position, but, you know, you got your little tote bag with you because you can't really put things inside the cubicle drawers because you don't know if you're going to be there tomorrow. So the basic bitches, the ones who cause problems, male or female, to get what they wanted in career. I mean, because we're, you know, the Eight of Pentacles, we're talking about work here. And that's been the theme the whole time. Other than the channel energy with the royalty, the entryway, whatever the palace energy was, I'm still waiting to see where that is going to be made relevant, if it is. But we'll keep going, y'all. I know this is going to make sense here in just a moment. Whew. Because it's got me sounding a little hateful. And I don't mean to come across that way, but You know, let's see what else is here that we have yet to even tap into. All right, so there's something here about control with this Four of Pentacles, but you know, I kind of went over that with the, you know, the BB energy. I don't want to keep sounding like I'm disrespecting somebody, but you know, they did what they had to do to step on people to get where they are. But you know, this is the control. This is the mind, me. Look at me. Look at what I have. Look at what I've obtained. You know, but they did it off of the backs of, you know, their co-workers when they should have been trying to assist. You know, they ended up stabbing in the back. That's the energy, right? Four of Pentacles. Now underneath this Four of Pentacles, let's turn this over. See, so we have the Temperance energy. I would say it's in the reverse because, you know, it is seemingly that way, even though it's not fully in the reverse. But you know, the Temperance speaks of things that are imbalanced. It's not proper. There are some things that are not properly handled here. But what were we talking about? Yeah, the BB. You know, the ones who don't care about anyone but themselves and how they can get ahead, that sort of thing. So, you know, okay, so if we're like 2/3 of the way in, I would say summary wise, it just looks like that these people who like scraped their way to the top, didn't matter who they stepped on, who they offended, who they backstab. These are the ones who are like, is there a 1-800 number we can call to, you know, see what happened with our job? You know, that's the energy. Because they're not even given the proper respect to let them know that, hey, you got 2 weeks to try to find something else because after 2 weeks, this is no more. So we're giving you a heads up. They didn't even get that. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to do with corporate. It could also be, you know, if they're independent, like they run their own thing, or maybe they're like a contract sort of worker. You know, they're being told that, you know, this is it. Today is the last day. And that could come by any form of communication. They could lose a license. They could, you know, whatever it is. However it is that they obtained this career, position, job, whatever they do to feed themselves, you know, Eight of Pentacles energy is no more. I feel like this is the conclusion that we can draw here. But then to keep in mind that these people did any and everything to try to obtain, I'm hearing obsolete. They tried to do, you know, whatever it took to be able to get this position and try to keep it, no matter who they hurt in the interim. All right, on top of this Four of Pentacles, I'll turn this card over. The Ten of Swords, y'all. Look, this is not a no wonder I was feeling like kind of bitter here. Ten of Swords is an ending. It's a painful one at that, right? I don't need to go into detail. But there, you know, this is also reflection, like, how did I get here? Like, how is this even happening? But again, they don't have anyone to place blame on. But now it's like redirecting back toward them. How did they get here? Okay, y'all. So the money is being stopped here by way of their job, their career. Doesn't matter what kind of position they held. You know, this feels like extensional energy from the last couple of readings, to where whoever your ex-person is, they're getting the axe, period. This is the axe. This is it. And it's all connected to career and work. However they were providing for themselves. I knew this was going to come together, y'all, because I'm like, this can't be me. This can't be my energy, my ego coming out. You know, it can't be, because I always ask that be put to the side for the sake of the reading. Whew. You guys, okay. One more card here. I'm gonna turn, well, it's a few more, well, 3 more cards, but this one is turned face down, connected to this Ten of Swords. Let's turn it over. Y'all, the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Booyah. This is it. They're getting the axe. Whatever this is. This is work involved, how they make money. No more. You can't report here no more. You can't come get money with us no more. Whatever, okay, so here's an extra added bonus, you guys. Whatever influence that this person had on the company possibly affected the company to where they have to shut their doors. Yes. That's where this is going. So it's because of this person and their actions, because I kept mentioning like backstabbing and stuff like that. I'm like, ooh, these are basic bitches then. Let me just make it plain. Yes, they are. Like, now I'm not even ashamed to say it, because you see what they got. You see the Ten of Pentacles reversed. You see the Ten of Swords. You see the imbalance here with the Temperance card reversed. You see the possession, the control with the Four of Pentacles. Right? You see the lies on the resume with the Page of Swords, is what I said when I said, right? Yeah. You see the one complacent, like, I'm good here, because they knew they couldn't go anywhere else with this BS. Who else were they going to deceive like this and have it this good? Because once upon a time, that Ten of Pentacles was in the upright. It's in the reverse now. So they caused this for the employer that took them on as an employee, to where the employer possibly had to shut their doors because of this person. Got it. Got it. All right, y'all. We have the Three of Swords here. Sadness, disappointment, heartbreak, heartache. You know, like, how did you get here? How did I get here? What is this? I don't know. Deborah Cox was trying to come through on that. Deborah Cox, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I don't know where that came from. But that has to do with falling in love, right? Maybe that's another influence here of how a business got shut down. Maybe it turned into a lover's relationship when it was supposed to be just business. But now, since that's been destroyed, the relationship, quote unquote, so is the business. Could be that. Because the Three of Swords, I mean, they wouldn't be so emotionally invested here. You know, even though it's swords with thoughts, but the heart is here. They're crying, they're sad, they're depressed, they're everything, you know, because of what just took place. But I feel like it's out of embarrassment and humiliation that they're sad. Because the Seven of Swords reverses right underneath that. They got caught. They got caught doing something repetitively, habitually, stabbing people in the back. Basic bitches, male or female. But that's the complacent energy. This is why they were good where they were. They knew they couldn't do this nowhere else and have it this good. Ten of Pentacles. But you see these cards are in the reverse. Even the negative ones. Being in the upright is still not good. Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Whew. All right, y'all. Let's get some clarifiers. See what else Spirit has for us, and understanding, you know, what the what here. What the what. Spirit, please clarify the energies on the table. So yeah, you guys, wow, talk about going down the drain quick. You know, what they supposed to do with no job, no access to funds, right? Like, what's next? Ooh. Look, I said it had to be something else here, right? Look what's on top, clarifier, marriage card. I said it had to be, you know, it had to be love somewhere here. Maybe it wasn't love, but just the emotional investment here that went down the drain. Family room at the bottom of the deck. They played someone. That's what happened. Seven of Swords reverse. They played someone into this position to where it probably did become like a little love relationship. It wasn't love though. Great Fortune card fell out over this Four of Pentacles energy, the imbalance, because it was all about, you know, their stardom, their potential, how they could get ahead and be set for life, you know, because they thought that this could continue on forever, but no, not today, not tomorrow, for sure. It's over. There's a card here, clarifier, that flew out over on top of my protective measures here. We have pathway reverse because there is no path here. It's over. Whatever this was to make money is done. It's a done deal. Pathway reverse. This group of cards, let's go ahead and run through these. It fell out over the 7 of Swords reverse and the 3 of Swords. Marriage card talked about that. So I look at the 3 as like another party. So when the boss, you know, thought they were having some sort of relationship with their employee, only to find out their employee was stabbing them in the back, it could have been with a third party, right? Behind that wealthy man. Yeah, I mean, false person. Yeah. Despair. 3 of Swords. False person, 7 of Swords reverse. Wealthy man. I mean, the 10 of Pentacles, great fortune, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, right? Somebody who thought they had it good. There was no reason to move with the 2 of Wands. Yeah. Occupation, because, yeah, I mean, we've been there from the get-go. And then courthouse. So these people are possibly going through the judicial system with whatever took place is falling out. Possibly the discovery of a third party is what spoiled everything. But you know, the 7 of Swords was like, they thought whatever this person was doing, possibly your ex-person collective was repetitively doing it, thinking it was okay. They were being provided for here through this business. So money was being funneled through this business to them. Even though they were a quote unquote employee, it feels like because they became a lover, they had access to a lot of things, maybe accounts. Maybe they were able to slip a little extra out of the account without being noticed because there was so much there, or because they were being trusted, you know? 7 of Swords reverse. They took full advantage. But they found out that it's a wrap. Whatever this is. They had it good too. 10 of Pentacles, great fortune. They had it good. They had their designer labels. They were flossing, talking to anybody any old kind of way, stabbing whoever in the back, you know, just acting like they owned the place just because they were dating the boss or sleeping with the boss or whatever. That all backfired when that boss found out about the other parties, plural. 7 of Swords reverse. So now there is some sort of judgment court proceeding. I would say actual court, because I feel like they might have had to split up some things, because with the marriage card, they probably got married, y'all. You might have not known about it, but they had it good, y'all. Like, why wouldn't you say yes? Because that's the type of person this is. It was all about gain and wealth for them. We talked about that. It was all about them and what they could, you know, kind of save for themselves. 4 Pentacles energy, possession, control. Of course, they said yes to the bank account, right? To have access to the boss's bank account. Ooh, they thought they were set for life, y'all. Complacency. Maybe we're being told this, divine, as we enter into the royal courts. Like, you know, we're walking in with our little luggage, or maybe our luggage being carried in, or maybe it's already inside and maybe we don't have to bring anything. First of all, you know, everything's going to be provided when we get there. We get brand new everything, so don't even worry about it, right? So as we're walking in, it's like, psst, hey, did you hear about such and such? Yeah, well, and then here's a spread on the table to tell you everything that happened. We're like, well, sucks for them, right? All right, y'all, hope this helps.